Yes, my people. Omo Chicago State Court, the judge don't finally rule on the matter. Can't give the school order, direct order and immediate order to release every document what Atiku they ask for. Then can't go further. Tell the school saying give them 2 days. Listen to what they tell the school to do. You go know say when you see judge or when you see court, when one make justice happen, you go know say truly, this is where people. I wish say Nigerian judiciary they learn. I wish say that they learn. And just watch the video. Hear what the entire school to do within 2 days. 2 days. What did you make sure? Very important. U.S. court orders Chicago University to release Bola Tinubu's records to Atiku Abubakar within 2 days. Certify authenticity under oath. Bam. Nigerian opposition leader Atiku Abubakar has landed a major victory in the United States as part of his ongoing push to demonstrate Bola Tinubu's ineligibility to be Nigeria's president. A federal court in Chicago ruled on Tuesday night that Chicago State University must turn over all records relating to Mr. Tinubu to Mr. Atiku Abubakar within 2 days, saying the former vice president has been able to sufficiently certify the purpose for seeking the records. According to the rulings seen by People Gazette, Judge Jeffrey Gilbert also ordered a deposition of designated Chicago State University officials within 2 days after the records have been released, noting further that the process can be conducted during the weekend. Listen, so that you know how justice can be done. They say during the weekend. That is to tell you that because he knows the time frame, the time importance, and it's even, oh God. Knowing the importance of time frame, look at what he said. Say, nothing further that the process can be conducted during the weekend if necessary. For all of the reasons discussed above, Atiku Abubakar's application pursuant to 28 U.S.C. blah 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 for an order directing discovery from Chicago State University for use in a foreign proceedings, ECF number 1, is granted. Mr. Gilbert ruled. Respondents, Chicago State University shall produce all relevant and non-privileged documents in response to requests for production numbers 1 through 4 as narrowed by the court in applicant's subpoena within 2 days of the entry of this memorandum opinion and order. The deposition of respondents' corporate designee shall proceed within 2 days of the production of documents. The parties can modify the dates set by the court by mutual agreement, given the tight time frame under which the parties are operating. The deposition can, if necessary, occur on a non-weekday. The court added. The order comes hours after Mr. Abubakar filed his appeal to the Supreme Court following the September 6 judgment of the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal that upheld Mr. Tinubu's victory. Mr. Abubakar had on August 2nd filed an application for the court to order Chicago State University to produce documents relating to Mr. Tinubu as well as leave to get the school's administrators to authenticate any documents submitted under oath. Mr. Abubakar said the documents would be used as part of his ongoing challenge against Mr. Tinubu's election earlier this year. The candidate of the opposition People's Democratic Party said Mr. Tinubu should not have been allowed to run for president because he had submitted a forged document under oath in violation of the Nigerian Constitution. I'll stop here. Yes, this is how justice should be done. And when you listen to our judges, you see that what we have in Nigeria is a court, not a court. Like, our own was very simple. Let me tell you something that you need to pick out from all these things. The judge in the US, he knows there is a law that says we can even protect individuals' information without releasing them. He didn't look at that. He didn't look at how Atiku filed. He didn't look at loopholes. He didn't look at technicalities. He looked at what should be done, what is right. I'm a judge. This is the issue brought before me. This person's claim is clear, and we need to justify it. We need to make it clear to everybody to see. Justice should be seen to be done. It shouldn't just be done, but it should be seen to be done. What is justice in this matter? Even Chicago State University opened their mouth in the court to tell the judge that since this case started, that Nigerians have been attacking them left and right. They have locked all their social media handle. They've locked their LinkedIn, locked their Twitter, locked everywhere. But yet Nigerians are still in front of their, and yet they are saying they don't want to release the documents. They don't want to swear on that oath to certify or not. Who told you that? And the judge looked at it all and said, no. If all is right, this won't be this, things won't be this, like, it won't look like this. And the judge did what? He did justice. He's a judge. His work is to do justice, to settle grievances, to do it the right way, to set the record straight. And he did it. But our own judge is here in the tribunal. One judge just did something that looks much more credible, much more justifiable than what the entire 5 judges that hid their faces from camera and rubbished our law. A judge came out to tell us that Shettima didn't do something intentionally. That is exactly what you get. The Chicago State University told the court that this record is overhammered for something years ago. That what are they needing it for today? The judge did not look at all that. But in Nigeria, they looked at 10 years old, an offense that is more than 10 years. They did not even bother to question INEC or to sanction INEC for some of their behaviors. They went ahead and played and romanced them, and after all, they were in bed with themselves, so I don't even need to complain.